Yeah, right.
All right. Well, and I'll do this, and I'll start with you, Mr. Powell, come back this way. If you are elected and you're in Congress, and the opportunity came up to vote against and end Citizens United, would you do so?
Absolutely, 100% absolutely. We need to eliminate that horrible decision. We need to eliminate super PACs. We need to do things to really level the playing field. But in the meantime, we got to also abide by the rules, because otherwise there are candidates raising $500,000, $600,000, $700,000, $1 million, and we have to be competitive. But yes, we need to get money out of politics.
All right, Ms. Scally.
Richard Nixon took bags of cash from Howard Hughes in the 70s. Actual paper bags stuffed with $100 bills. It's true. And that, Spiro Agnew, his vice president, it's the same thing. We have a veneer of legality in this system today. There's a patina of making it legal, but it's total BS, excuse me. It's nothing like, we should just go to handing bags of cash over, because you cannot find out. If you want to know who's behind some of these super PACs, good luck to you. You're never going to find out. Unless someone reveals it, it's as secret gets in the United States. So I would entirely vote to overturn Citizens United and to change the rules to disallow this kind of behavior. Because as I said, you might as well just go back to handing bags of cash.
I would unhesitatingly vote against it, and I would, because our constituents, the average income in this district is $34,000 for the families. And so I do have a grassroots campaign, and I want to be able to spend time with the constituents and not be able to milk them for money or ask for money for people who I know are on one check a month or 2 checks a month. We're a community, a district of working families, and in some cases the working poor. So I would want to make sure that I spend time with our constituents and not trying to ask for money. I want to hear what they have to say.
All right.
Of course I would vote to get rid of Citizens United, but the unfortunate thing about Washington, D.C. is, and I've seen it for decades, as soon as the law is passed, people already figured out how to get around it. And so we need to make certain that we pass something as something that's real, something that can really stand the test of time, to make certain that we do level the playing field in a real way, so people have the ability to elect people, not based on just how much money they raise, but as Adam said, based on issues and content.
Assemblyman.
I think one of the things that we need to change is to rescue democracy and really bring it to the people is get the money out of the business of elections. And I believe very strongly that if you are elected by the constituents that you seek to represent, whether it is $1, $5, $10, I value that as 100 or 200 from a small business or whoever it is that is investing in the type of representation that they want to have. I think that that is what needs to be incentivized in the process. Public finance was created in the city of New York. I was part of that and supported that. I believe that we need to close all the loopholes. And as I said before, we need to really take it out of the 1% that is running the economy of this country against the interest of the majority.
All right, thank you, Assemblyman. We've been joined by Assemblyman Keith Wright. Thank you for joining us. And this was a short answer, so I'll let you add in the question that was posed to the candidates. If you were elected and our sitting congressman, the opportunity came up to vote on whether or not to kill Citizens United, would you do so?
Thank you, and please excuse my lateness. And to answer the question, would I kill it? Just give me what caliber gun should I use? I think it's, and the problem is, and please excuse my lateness, but one of the reasons I'm late because I had to go to a fundraiser with some lawyers out in Queens, so please excuse my lateness. But yes, Citizens United would be, actually we're working on it now to get rid of it. I was the author and the main debater for the bill creating campaign finance in New York. So I have a long track record as far as that's concerned. And yes, I would get rid of Citizens United first chance I got.